VIVA was designed to be used by students in their own individual accounts. It was set up to give the students feedback to help them learn to understand the language. Students make many mistakes when they first begin to learn a unit, but each time they go through the unit, they get better at identifying the correct pictures. Some students are fine with this more difficult stage of learning and realize that as they push through it, they will get enough repetition to learn to understand the descriptions of each picture. Some students, however, get very frustrated when they are in the beginning stages of learning a unit. These students express their frustration in many different ways. Some avoid working in the program or on the unit they are struggling with. Some get through the unit by asking for the answers from the teacher or other students. This tactic is especially harmful because the program is set up to place the students at increasingly more difficult levels when they prove mastery of an easier level. If they haven't really mastered the level on their own, they will only be more frustrated at the next level. The point is that while the program works well with about 80% of the students, there is a group of students that need more support in the beginning stages of learning a unit. In these videos, you'll see that students respond completely differently to the program when they are working with other students. If you see that a student is frustrated, you can find another student that is at a similar place in their learning and put both students on the same computer. Elmo and Frederick are a perfect match because, as you can see by their tracking sheets, they are both working on the orange level of the Body Parts Level 1 unit. There isn't only one way of working as a team on the unit. However, in the case of Frederick and Elmo, I asked them to select which picture they thought was right before one of them clicked on it. You'll see that sometimes they were both right, other times they were both wrong. Sometimes one of them selected the right picture, but they clicked on the other person's choice. The important thing is that prior to working as a team, both boys were very frustrated with this unit. Their frustration disappeared when they were working together. Students also respond very well to working together on a smartboard. There are several nice things about working on a smartboard. First of all, it allows for a larger group to participate at the same time. Here you can see a group of kindergarten students working on the smartboard. The students are taking their turn when they are at the front of the line. The other nice thing about the smartboard is that kids really like it. The pictures are big and they get to touch them instead of clicking a mouse. We've had a hard time getting students to pay attention and learn from the student that is at the board when using the ASLA method. VIVA was created to solve this problem because it keeps each student engaged 100% of the time. Using the smartboard with a group is the high-tech version of how Dr. Graymorning's ASLA method works to teach a group. I have found that students respond well to the technology and pay closer attention, thus making it possible for them to learn as a group. Notice that even though they are each taking their turn, they are allowed to help each other. So in review, you can use these methods with students that are frustrated working on their own in VIVA. Make sure that they are in the guest user account when they are working as a group. Once they are more confident in the unit, they can work in their own VIVA account. While it isn't always possible, it is best to group students that are in a similar place in their learning.